Welcome to Lockdown. I am your host, Eric Locke. Here with me is with Barbie, Court. And we are here to bend your ear for the next 15, 20, 30 minutes or until the FCC shuts us down.
Seriously, because I think the last conversation with the Courtney and the crack houses,
Oh, yes.
I think that might shut some stuff down.
You think that'll make radio?
I mean, it might.
You know what? I mean, I wouldn't put it past.
I think it might.
I say a lot of things that could definitely go on the radio.
Perfect.
And a lot of things that the FCC would definitely shut things down for.
Shut it right down?
Yeah.
I bet...
they would sure lock us down.
Lockdown.
There you go.
Wow.
Whoa.
Coming in clutch.
We should make like a cheese award.
I know.
I give you the cheese award today. Yes. Last weekend was Easter. How was everybody's Easter? Tell me your fun.
Good. Easter was good. I sold a house Easter.
Easter Sunday, you sold a house.
I did.
That's awesome.
Super excited. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
People are
Isn't that
super
funny
excited.
how like you randomly sell houses on holidays?
It happens.
Yeah.
Like every Super Bowl for like 10 years I've sold a house.
Yes.
Maybe more.
Yep.
It's just funny.
Yeah.
It's fun.
What'd you do? You had a duck give birth to its eggs on your front porch.
And it gave,
My kids saw those eggs. Was that real?
Yes.
Hatched, birthed, whatever.
Yes, they hatched. Yes, so the new house came with a mama bird or mama duck and like 12 eggs. Yes.
Wow.
And then they hatched. And one of them hopped out of the pot and she left with it. And then the rest of them were sitting there in the pot. In the afternoon, I was waiting, is she coming back? What's happening? So she comes back. She's squawking at them. And I'm like, okay, are these guys going to jump? They're supposed to jump out of the pot, right? Well, they're not jumping. She leaves again. And that was like the evening that it was going to be really cold, like for the last night. And I was like, oh, we're not playing this game. She comes back like right at dark and she squawks. They don't jump out. It's like, you're not leaving me with these kids. I'm done. My kids are grown. So yeah, I had to help. I helped them all out of the pot and set them on the ground. They squealed and squeaked and she came running back. And then they all left. And I was like, thank God.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lord. I saw those eggs in that.
Yes.
Yeah. I took my
Happy
child to
Easter.
see him a couple times.
Yes.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Logan kept throwing bread on the unhatched eggs.
Oh.
When they
Yes.
wake up, they'll be able to eat immediately.
That's right.
Like, okay. And
Yeah.
then we'd leave and Barbie would pull the bread off the eggs so the mama duck wouldn't do it.
Yeah, it was fun. It was interesting though during like inspection time frame because so she's in the pot on the right side of the front door.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't know she's there, I mean, she's the color of dirt, you
Yeah.
know? So if you get a little close, she will get up and get in your face.
Oh, yeah.
And so the home inspector, so I texted him and was like, hey, walk to the left side of the front door. There's a mama duck in the pots. Well, the gal that was coming to drop off the radon, she calls me and she's like, hey, I'm early. Can I run over there? And the house is empty. And so I was like, yeah, sure, go ahead. And then I get off the phone with her and I was like, oh, crap. I call her right back and I was like, hey, are you already there? And she's like breathing super heavy.
Oh, no.
And I was like, are you okay? And she's like, yes, there's a duck. And I was like, that's why I was calling you back to let you know there's a duck at the front door. Well, she spooked the mom. The mom spooked her. She ran off, screamed.
Yeah.
Yes. It was a whole situation.
No.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. When we were moving stuff in, we had to have the movers move in through the garage instead of the front door so they wouldn't disturb her. So happy Easter.
That's
Yes.
funny.
That
That's
is
fun.
funny.
It's a different deal.
That's cute.
Yeah. Super fun.
Do you have water near you?
You got the Tallgrass Golf Course ponds.
Think that's
And
where she
then-
took them?
Well, she went towards Bradley Fair, like that big lake pond thing there.
Oh. Yep.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it's at.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's
Super
fun.
exciting.
Duck yum.
Duck, yeah.
Duck
Okay.
yum.
Now you got the cheese award.
Good thing Addie didn't know that those were ducks because she's been begging me to get a duck. So I think we are going to get ready to build a little,
Hen-house or duck house?
yeah,
Duck
and then
house.
she wants some chickens and
Yeah.
ducks. And I'm like,
Don't
Birds
you have
are
a pool?
super fun.
yeah.
Perfect. Let them take over your
No.
pool.
No. Jesse, our neighbor, has a pond. I'm going to be like, hey, there's some ducks on your pond. They're ours.
Quack, quack.
Be nice to them.
Birds are fun.
Quack, quack, quack.
I know.
Birds are
No.
super fun. I'm really surprised and glad that like more neighborhoods are allowing people to have chickens and things like that and keeping it under, to
County.
to a minimum. But like, you can have chickens in Rockwood. You can have them in Brook Hollow, which, I mean, I think they're obviously people do it for all different kinds of reasons, but birds are fun for kids.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
My kids had a good time.
Mm-hmm.
We had chickens for a short period
Besides
of
when
time.
you live in the country and you got to go pick up the remains. That won't be fun.
There's probably not going to be remains, Court. There just won't be a bird.
Well,
Look, a beak.
like I was talking about, if you at nighttime, like say at 9 o'clock every night, like you put them in their little house and shut them completely off, they really should be pretty safe in there. I mean, I highly doubt any animal is going to spend the time to get in.
Energize your fence and they'll never do it twice.
Well, I know, right? Well, we would put the inside of a fence, so they would have to play hell getting in to them if they're locked
hook
up.
up some electric to that fence.
Yeah.
Coyotes and all them will never touch it.
No, I'll have to be picking up a coyote's body.
Yeah. Be charred. It'd be good.
Yeah.
It'd be good. I wouldn't skin it and wear it.
Oh, I mean, you step out on our front porch and it's like they're right there. And we always
Fried
shine a
coyote.
flashlight and we can never see them. But it sounds like they are literally like just like 100 feet away. Like they are loud and they are
Do
all
people
over.
eat coyotes?
I don't think so. They're kind of mangy.
Ugh.
We've got they're all over like in the city.
I don't even like
Wichita
thinking where my food comes from. Like I don't want to know where my food comes from. I see little moo cows going down the road in a semi and I'm like, oh, I know where you're going.
Steak and shake.
I know where you're heading and I'm so sorry. Wish I could save you.
Yeah, see, I don't have that. When I had chickens, it was hard for me to eat chicken.
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
It was.
If I want to, I don't want to think about the chicken part. I want the eggs. That's all I want. I don't want
The
to think
kids will
about.
have fun with chickens. Yeah,
I think you should do it.
you should do it.
I definitely don't
you
like
should
thinking
do
about where my meat comes from.
So I think that it's super fun that the house that we listed has a peacock that lives next door.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I was
Wild
showing that
peacock.
house
He's
Idlewild, and he is loud.
He is
Yeah.
amazing.
I was out there showing that house, and I was like, wow.
Yeah,
I mean,
dude.
it was so far away. No, I mean not so far away, but a good distance, and it sounds like it was right beside you, just like the coyotes.
Same. I remember I didn't know
Loud.
what it was. I just kept hearing it when I was there taking pictures.
Yes.
And I'm like, what the hell is that noise?
I didn't know what it was either. And then
Like my land, I hear everything. Like I just sit on the dock in the middle of the night, and I'm like, oh, I can tell
See,
what that
once
is.
you-
That
once
is.
you
And I'm
get-
like, the hell is that?
When
And
you
even
get into
Mary taking
birds,
pictures, she's like, yeah, that's loud. She goes, I hope that's not here when you're showing it. I'm like,
I almost thought it was like an animal.
No,
Getting attacked.
Wait till once
Yeah.
once the kids get birds and you get into birds, people will tell you once you get into birds, you totally get into birds. And
once
peacocks
you
are
get the
once you flip
bird
the
flu
bird,
and
you
everything.
flip
Yes.
the bird, it's there.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
No, but so peacocks are super fun, but you can't have them because you're supposed to have two. You're supposed to have a peacock and a peahen. They're supposed to be in pairs.
I didn't even know what the word peahen existed.
Yes.
There is such thing.
Wait till you get your chickens. You'll get all into this. People will tell you it's a thing.
Like, hey,
So
Liz,
I
I come
think
here and put
he's
my
so
peacock
fun.
and my peahen.
He's so fun.
Peacock could really use a peahen. You got one?
Yes, that's why he's out there screaming
Do
and
you
yelling.
have anything that my peacock can pee in?
He's out there
Oh
screaming and
my
yelling because he
God.
can't find his
Wow.
hen.
Wow.
Okay, see?
Poor dude.
They're going to shut us down.
Poor
There
dude.
it goes. There it goes.
FCC is
Yeah,
after
he's
me.
great. No, I showed it, and the client that I showed it to was like, so can we put in the offer that they're going to remove this bird, or I think he was going to cook it or something.
Definitely not. It's not. It's probably the
Yeah.
neighbor's animal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they are cool looking, beautiful birds.
Yes, they are. They're awesome. They're very cool.
I didn't know we were going to talk about birds for so long.
Yeah, there's that. Well, we'll see you guys next week.
Hope you enjoy the bird talk.
That's fun. That's fun. Did you guys do a lot of Easter egg hunts? I guess, did you have your grandkids over or anything? Easter with them? No?
I worked. I was shown houses.
That's true. Okay. Easter egg
Yes.
hunt court. Hide them at your land. Get your hellion kids out there.
Yep. Took 'em
Did
all-
you let him out of the cage?
Oh, just for like a
Just
couple
for the
minutes.
Easter egg hunt?
And they had
Yeah.
to open they had to get back in to open their eggs and see what they got.
It's perfect.
Yeah, it was fun. It was a nice day out. They
It
didn't
was super nice.
My kids usually love coloring Easter eggs, and they showed very little interest in doing it this year. Like
Really?
usually they'll sit there for like an hour and just color eggs, and I'll make like 60 of them. They just have fun for like an hour.
Yeah.
Not this year. They wanted to destroy the eggs. So literally I had hard-boiled egg pieces all over my driveway. and in my grass. And then they got this cool idea that they wanted to apparently, if you put a egg in your arm right here and it's not cooked, it's uncooked, and you try to squeeze your arm, apparently it's like super hard.
Yeah, it's tough
to break. So my friend's husband was like, let me try. So he sat there and tried for 5 minutes, and he was like, I'm not going to be able to. The last time he did it, went everywhere, all over Addie's head, all over him.
Oh,
we
gosh.
were colored in. They were covered in raw egg yolk. Then I walk inside for 2 seconds. I'm not kidding, and I come back out, and all of the children have raw eggs, and they are squeezing them and breaking them. I have to get the power washer out because my driveway now has egg yolk all over it. My sidewalk
Doesn't
has
that
egg yolk.
take paint and stuff off of things?
I don't know, but then they're like, Mom,
Yeah.
I don't like the way this feels.
Bad.
Can I go shower? And I'm like, don't touch anything. Do not touch the doors.
Yeah,
Do
and it
not
back
doesn't
in your
touch
cage.
anything.
I'll get the hose.
I'm like, literally, I'm like,
And it
why are
doesn't-
we having fun?
It doesn't smell good either.
No, so my kids like completely flipped switch this year. They used it to color the egg. Now they went and got raw eggs, and we're making a disaster out of them.
At
It's hard to
least-
clean too. It's
Yeah.
really hard to clean.
Yeah.
Well, it's still there because it's Wednesday, Tuesday,
Yeah.
and I haven't had the
Hadn't it
time to
rained?
do it.
No.
It's still
No.
tough though. It hadn't rained.
No.
So if anybody comes up to my house,
So my brothers and sisters,
Smells a
we were all
little eggy.
turds to each other, which was always fun. You
Uh-huh.
know? So when we were rehashing this with little brother Nick Easter, like when you get 9 brothers and sisters, you grow up piss poor. You don't like Easter. You get candy, and like we'd always get those plastic squirt guns.
you
like
get one Tootsie Roll.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
That was when the Knights of Columbus gave them for free after church. So we would always dye one Easter egg black. Like just when everybody's done with everything, we just put it in all the other
All
ones.
the colors.
Oh, yeah.
Until it was like dark black. And we told Nick, we're like, yeah, there's a $20 bill in it. You got to go break it. And it was right after our dad poured this new front porch. And this front porch was as tall as this desk of just pure concrete with like iron railing on it. And we're like, yeah, you got to go break it to get the $20, which, 30 years ago or longer, $20 is a
35,
lot.
40,
That
whatever.
was like
I'm
$100
thinking
bucks.
like Nick's 40 now, so it was when he was like
Oh
5
my
or 6.
gosh.
So he goes out there on the front and just smacks it on the ground. There's egg everywhere. Fucking dad's pissed. Like Nick's out there with a scrub brush trying to get it off and
Oh,
Dawn.
no.
And, dad's like, what the hell were you doing? Well, they said there was $20 bills. So then we had to go out and help him clean it up.
Did
But
he
yeah,
really?
eggs are that bad, dude.
Oh, well, I
They'll-
guess he was
they'll
only
jack it
5
up.
years old to believe that there was a $5 bill in that.
Oh, the stupid stuff we
Or
would
a
do.
$20 bill, whatever it was.
Like if one of our brothers would like take a
I
big
know, but the
turd,
thing
they'd
is,
be like,
like,
hey, I
Nick-
dropped a $20 bill by the toilet. If you can find it, you can have it.
But see, Nick is like
Oh my
the nicest of all of them. And so I feel like every time I hear these stories, like they picked on Nick,
Yeah.
There's
There's always got to be one sibling that gets it all.
Well, I mean, he was the youngest boy, and there's so much of a difference. I mean,
You can't pick on the girls.
no. My sisters would whoop ass.
And he was the youngest boy, so he just kind of got pushed into it on his own.
Yeah,
He
but they're lucky he doesn't like destroy them now. You know what I mean?
Nick couldn't kick the shit out of a diaper.
But you guys do get each other back still to this day of all
Oh,
of
yes,
you guys
yes.
always are doing
Yeah.
pranks on
It's
each
a lot
other.
of fun.
What'd you do for Easter?
Well, we didn't do any pranks or anything for it. We went to Nick's house and we fished and had lunch and everything, and
That's nice.
talked about how I wanted to dismember the Easter Bunny at Cabela's. That was fun.
Yeah, what was the whole
Yeah.
story behind that?
I'm with you.
So, I take Logan to the Easter Bunny at Cabela's every year.
Yeah.
And I love it. It's great. It's free unless you buy a picture, whatnot. So I always buy a picture because I think it's awesome that they do it. And so, Saturday morning, I'm like, hey, we got a date at noon for Cabela's Easter Bunny. So her and Marcy sit down and she writes a letter, like the whole page. Dear Easter Bunny, I love you so much, Logan. She draws hearts all over the page. She drew a picture of her and the Easter Bunny holding hands. And I'm like, that's so cool. Like, we're going to give it to the Easter Bunny. We're going to go see him. So we get up to Cabela's and, we're in line. And it was pretty busy. It was Saturday at noon. And finally we get up there. And I put a video of it on social media. We get up there and, like, she's just beaming with her eyes. I mean,
I saw
she's
that.
just learning to spell. And she's, like,
She's
trying to give it to the
so
Easter Bunny.
excited.
Like, she's like, and he doesn't even, like, make eye contact, like, look at her. He just, like, stands straight, looking forward. She's, like, right here. And I'm sitting there like, dude, like,
Take the letter.
Take the letter. Doesn't even look at her. Eyes straight forward, hands still to the side. I'm like, is this an effing robot? Like, what's the deal here? Like,
right.
I'm like, okay, it's a robot. I'm not going to make a big scene. Really pissed off because my child's like, take the letter, dude. Like she's like giving like that puppy dog look.
Oh, yeah.
And so I'm like, okay, well, I'm filming this. We'll do it for fun. It's like, what's your letter say? And like she reads it and said there. Still tries to give it to him. I'm like, okay, this is going bad. It's a robot. Somehow Cabela's got a robot. So I like take it from her. I'm like, hey, honey, he doesn't have a place to put it, so I'll deal with it. So like I take it and I do it and, whatever. He doesn't put his arm around her, nothing else. So we go and we got to wait for our picture to be done. And I'm like, what a turd. Like, they got a robot here. That's so stupid. But it made me feel a little better.
Uh-huh.
Fucking dang it. A couple of minutes later, Easter Bunny stands up, starts waving at all the kids in line. And I'm like, I'm about to lose my crap.
Lord.
I'm about to lose it. This dude right here. So then, Logan's a little bit more sad that he didn't take the stupid letter. And luckily, there was this girl in front of her that they were talking back and forth. So I folded it up, stuck it in my back pocket, and I was like, hey, you need a new fishing pole. Let's go get a new fishing pole. So I went and bought her a new fishing pole. And she was like, what? My letter, Dad? I was like, honey, when you were talking with the girl in front of us, Easter Bunny asked me to hide it behind his egg so he could take it home because he didn't have a place to do it. She's like, oh, okay. But
Oh, what a good dad win.
Dude, yeah.
Did you save that letter?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah. But I was steaming out of my ears. I was like, dude. Like,
yeah.
I appreciate what they're doing. There's probably a rule. Like,
have
you
you
can't do
seen the
something
video?
or whatever.
I don't know because if we've gone up there when Santa's there and Santa fully and engages
he'll
with
put
the
you on his
children.
lap.
Yeah. Well,
Easter,
whoever, somebody needs to fire the Cabela's Easter Bunny. Like, seriously.
Yeah.
Or we're boycotting him or something.
Yeah.
It was not great.
Jerk.
It was not great.
No.
It was
Dang.
it was not Cabela's best moment for sure.
Mm-mm.
I mean, I appreciate what they're doing, but yeah, I was really excited about that.
No. Poor thing.
Yeah, poor little daughter. But
Yeah.
anyway, it was a great time other than that.
Nice.
What else we have going on? National champs, basketball. Barbs, who'd you choose?
The winner.
Perfect.
I mean,
Nailed it.
We stick together.
Nailed it.
I picked the winner too.
Did you? Michigan. Okay.
We both won.
Sure.
Who won?
Yeah.
Michigan?
Yeah, the winner.
Winners.
Yes.
Great job. Great job.
We chose Michigan from the get-go. We chose that they would win by like 5 or 6. Like we were on
You guys
it.
did good.
Yes.
Nailed it. Nailed
It's
it.
tough to always win.
Poor UConn.
You could come.
Didn't get any slammers at the end of the game like last week.
Yeah, that was horrible. Duke, poor guy, Duke.
Yeah, that sucks.
What about the market? How's the market coming? You sold something on Easter.
I did.
Financing contracts coming in. Buyers are buying. Sellers are selling. It's a time to buy. It's a time to sell. Get off the fence. Get out there and get it done. Like my listings, we're getting multiple offers on everything I'm putting on the market.
Going quick.
Multiple offers go on the first weekend. Got a couple higher priced ones that haven't moved just yet, but that takes a special buyer for a couple of those. Everything else, your meat and potatoes houses are moving. You need a strong buyer's agent. You need to get after it. Call one of these ladies.
What he said.
Ditto.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Ditto.
What let's go in with a daily don't be dumb. Who's got a daily don't be dumb?
Court.
How about when you list your house and you have it listed and a showing is scheduled, leave the house when the showing is scheduled.
Seller leave the house.
Seller leave the house. Don't remain there. It's very uncomfortable. Buyers feel like they cannot look at the house.
Yeah.
Just leave. Leave your house, please. Like, it makes things very weird.
It's just awkward.
You feel like you can't look at anything. You feel like
Nothing good comes from that.
I showed a house last week and the seller was there and my buyers were, I think, there for 3 minutes. I'm not even exaggerating.
Yeah.
And it was probably a pretty good house, but they didn't feel comfortable. Like they couldn't even look at it. And like when
I feel like you're intruding. Like, I'm sorry I inconvenienced you.
Well, yeah,
for 3
because you
minutes.
feel like you're invading their space.
Well, I mean,
and in truth, you need the buyer to invade that space to be able to figure out if they can make that space their own.
And when we go into houses, I mean, they like to open up pantries and closets, and I mean, they're not opening up your dressers and your personal stuff, but they want to open that stuff. And when you're there, it's like
you can't make it yours if the owner's right there.
No, it was very uncomfortable. We were in and out, and I think the seller could probably sense that. And the listing agent called me, and she's like, "I'm so sorry," and I'm like,
Yeah, I won't let my seller stay. At best case, I'm like, listen, you don't want to leave for the full hour or something. Best case, just walk out as soon as they show up. Do not talk to them because what you think is helping you isn't. Drive down the block. Creep them out for down the block or whatever. That's fine.
Go
But
get an
the
ice
heck
cream.
gone.
Go get a Starbucks. Go do something.
I've showed houses where the people forgot that we had a showing and we showed up there and I was opening the door and they were like right there. I'm like,
Yes.
oh, hi. And they're like, I'm so sorry we're leaving. I'm like, honestly, like give us 10, 20 minutes. Just go down the street.
Yeah.
We'll be done.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
don't just go sit in your bedroom and
No.
Yeah.
so yes, that was a very awkward encounter last week. It doesn't happen very often, but when it does happen, it's extremely uncomfortable and it's just a big no. Big negative.
Yeah.
Not
I
good.
get that. I had one time, went back, 100 million years ago when I was showing houses. It was one of my cousins or friends or somebody. And we walk into this house and you could tell like it wasn't really made up, like sell ready. And I was told there were renters there, but it was approved. Like we said it like the day before, right? And like we walk in and we're looking at the house. My people really liked the area. And we get into the kitchen and there's a damn pistol on the table, like the dining room table. And there's 20 beer cans on top of the table. And this is like a $300,000 house, like 45th and Woodlawn up north. And I'm like, somebody had a great night last night. Look at all this beer. And I'm like, there's an effing gun like right here. Like that's not good. So like I tried to be responsible. So I like take the gun, empty the clip, pull the bullet out and just like sit it right there. I'm like, in case somebody else comes. And I'm like, okay, whatever. Like I called the listing agent and kind of told, or I texted her a picture too. And she's like, yeah, there's some guys from McConnell that rent it. I'm like, okay, well, just so you know, I touched the gun. I did this and
Let's
this, right?
put the firearms away.
Yeah, like the loaded gun on the dining room table.
Yes.
Next to 30 empty beer cans. So then, like, we're walking around the house, and we get to the upstairs master bedroom, and, like, the door's closed. And I'm like, oh, okay. Like,
I'd be
I
scared
open
to
the
open
door.
it.
Somebody's in bed.
Yeah.
In bed. And it's like 2 p.m. Like, I'm like, oh. Loaded gun on the table downstairs. Dude or chick or somebody's in bed right now. Like, I turned around, and I'm like, out of here right now. We got to go.
Yeah.
And we got the hell out of there.
Oh
like,
my
immediately.
gosh.
And I'm like calling the listing agent. I'm like, hi, it's me again. So your people are asleep, probably passed out, judging by, the kitchen
The 20 beer cans.
downstairs.
Yeah.
I was like, I just want you to know we got the hell out of there, but if somebody else was there, that could be bad. And she's like, oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. And she's calling. I was like, see ya. Bye.
Oh my
It
gosh.
was kind of scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was a little nerve-wracking.
I'm surprised somebody who works at McConnell is just kind of like careless like that. Anyways, just leaving an empty or a loaded firearm just on a kitchen table when your house is listed for sale.
Yeah.
You don't never know. I mean, I get it having a loaded gun in your house, but just sitting there in the wide open
On the
okay.
kitchen dining room table.
when clearly you were messing with it while you were drinking. I mean, I get shooting guns, but when you drink 20 beer,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the middle of the city. What do you need a gun out on the table
Oh,
for?
yeah.
Not like you're plinking outside.
no.
Yeah.
And it was a 9mm. It wasn't like 45 or anything, but it wasn't a 22. Like it was a
pretty good
killing
gun.
machine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was nuts.
Interesting.
So
Not good.
sellers
Leave
leave
guns
the
on your
house,
table.
leave your guns set up, leave your bed. And
Yeah, I'll leave your bed.
Yeah, leave your bed.
Leave your bed.
Call it square.
Yeah.
Anything else you ladies need to chime in on, or anything fantastic, amazing, super duper great grand you'd like to add to this?
I don't think so. Time to buy your houses right now. School's almost out.
Call Court, Buy with Barbie, List with Locke. Follow us, like us. See you next Tuesday. I believe we're going live. Till then, List with Locke, Buy with Barbie, Call Court.
Bye.
Adios.
See ya.